look, if you're not breaking something, then you're not moving fast enough, right?
It's actually one of the core values of Facebook is move fast. And we used to write this down by saying move fast and break things. And the idea was, unless you're breaking some stuff, you're not moving fast enough, right? And
in order to move at the pace that I want to move at and that we need to move at as a business, guess what? Some things there's going to be some bumps in the road, right? Some things are going to go wrong along the way.
And one, which I talked about before, is just moving fast, right? The whole company is really optimized around someone joining, being able to build something very quickly, be able to launch it quickly, iterate very quickly on that, get feedback quickly. That moving fast ethos is a huge part of what we do.
Our job is to make sure that we clearly understand the risks and we're communicating them to our relevant stakeholders and senior management. At the end of the day, those choices are made and underwritten by the senior management and by me, right? We make those decisions together.
I think that's still basically true. I mean, right now, we've optimized so much of our culture around just making it so that people can come and build things quickly, right? Whether it's everything from having the right tools and the right development environment to build things quickly, to nightly code pushes, hiring the best people who have a bias towards just pushing things very quickly, very entrepreneurial. The whole culture is tuned around that. And I think
my expectation is that we win more times than we lose. We're going to get more right than we get wrong. Yeah? And I'd expect us to be getting 85% of what we do right and 15% of what we do, we learn from. Yeah? The most important thing in all of that is that we learn from any errors that we make, any mistakes that we make, anything that goes wrong. It's a learning experience. Yeah, we'll be better for it. We'll be stronger because of it. So we learn from that.
There's probably something in that for other entrepreneurs to learn, which is that making mistakes is okay. At the end of the day, the goal of building something is to build something, not to not make mistakes, right? So in order to get to any reasonable conclusion, you're going to make missteps along the way. And as long as you learn from them and those become valuable in getting to where you want to go, then I think that's fine.
We've got to be disciplined. We've got to be focused. We can't be reckless.
We also have a culture where we want to stay very focused. And we don't want to run with a lot of projects that we don't expect to launch, right? So we want to get a lot of ideas, have those ideas shape where we want to go, and then execute in a very focused way on the stuff that we're going to do. But I mean, we have a culture that's very focused on being very focused on what we're building. So focus is a really important part of it.
Yeah, it's about managed and controlled risk, but we've got to go fast. And sometimes we're going to hit a few speed bumps and it might be a little bit rocky along the way.
But one of the big advantages that I think we have as a smaller company is just focus, right? I mean, we have a very focused mission. I mean, what we want to do is make it so that people can share more information, control their information, and can stay connected with the people they care about. And those are kind of two core use cases of the product. And almost everything about what we're doing is focused on optimizing those two things.
But it's about going fast. If we hit those speed bumps, we learn from them, and we'll be better and stronger because of it. But let's be clear, any mistakes that we make are mine and mine alone, and all the successes that we have are yours.
Good question.
So, in summary, I'm super excited.
I've created a monster, 'cause nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want shady, I'm chopped liver.